Hello everyone, and welcome to my first YouTube video. As you can see, I'm with the R today, and my first video is going to be a bit of a walk around, tell you what I've done to the car so far, since this is kind of one of the most common questions and requests that kind of get asked quite a lot. So I'm going to do a walk around, a bit of a sound check, and then probably a little bit of a get to know me just for my first video, so we will see how it goes. So just a bit of a background context of the car. So I've had the car nearly 4 years now, and along that time I've done pretty much everything you can possibly do to it. So first of all, we will start off with probably one of the main and one of my favourite modifications, which is in fact the bonnet and the wings, which were custom made by the Sussex studio down in Sussex. These are the 1.5 variant. I originally had the V1 version, which just had the single vent on both the wing and the bonnet, and not the little side vents here, which I just think adds a bit more aggression to the front of the car. And they do work, as people like to ask if they do work. They do work. So very good for, like, obviously venting the heat out of the bonnet, which is really helpful. We'll move on to the rest of the front. So we've got Mark 8 style R badge, and the Mark 8 7.5 style ACC compatible badge as well, which I actually colour matched myself with the correct colour match paint, because I'm a bit OCD with things like that and I can tell if it's not spot on. So these are actually from my own shop, if you want to check out that shop and buy some modifications. I'll put the link in my description. And then as well on the front I've wrapped the eyebrows, as people call these, on the headlights. And then we've also got the V1 splitter, which is also from my shop as well. So as you can see now, you can see the wing a bit better. So again, these are the 1.5 wings, and I think I'm still the only car that's actually got these. So I do quite like them. I think you can get a similar style in carbon, but again, I've gone for like the OEM look rather than the carbon look. But yeah, moving on to wheels. So we've got the Riviera RF2s. These are 19-inch with Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres. So we've got the Forged Carbon Effect mirror covers and dynamic indicators. Do a little demonstration here. Both of which are from my own little shop that I've got. And then we've got Maxton side skirts. Also going back to the wheels and suspension, so it's actually lowered on H&R lowering springs. So these give the 35mm drop, which is why it sits pretty nice like this. And it handles quite well with these as well, I think. So obviously the back of the car, I always feel like these look a bit like an egg without a spoiler. I don't know whether anyone else feels like that, but I personally do. So originally I had the Oettinger style spoiler that everyone seems to get, and then I changed it to the Aspect style one about 2 years ago now. So just for a bit more sporty look, I kind of like that one. It's a bit more seamless in my opinion. Then we've got the upgraded badges and the Mark 8 style R badge again, to match the front. So we've got black on the back and white on the front, so obviously just with the contrasting paintwork and things. And then moving on to the exhaust. So this is the X-Force exhaust. So it's quite more of an Asbo style exhaust, as people say. Quite loud, and I'll do a bit of a sound check now. Actually, I'll do the sound check now. Right, so I hope you like that little sound check. I feel like the microphone probably doesn't pick up the sound as well, so I will be investing in a better microphone. Also on the back we've got the Maxton diffuser and side spats. Again, I've pinstriped these, and considering I pinstriped these like about 4 years ago when I originally fitted it, they've held up quite well, so I will take credit for them. And I've got the hex plate as well, just as a bit of a different style of plate, and I feel like it does kind of follow the shape of the rear bumper. But yeah, again, hit and miss with whether people actually like them or not. Also wrapped the roof black. So again, had that on quite a while now. But yeah, that is pretty much external mods covered, I would say. That's probably something I've forgotten. But then engine wise, so obviously it's stage 2 by DDG Developments in Manchester. We've got induction kit, downpipe, res delete, all like the standard basics. And then I've also upgraded the auxiliary radiators to AirTech radiators on either side, which isn't a very common mod that people do. We've got forged silicone hose connecting it to the turbo, and we've also got, there's something else and I've forgotten what it is. Amazing. As well on the front, which I've missed out the main thing, I have got magnet plates on the front, which means I can obviously take the reg plate off and put it back on, and it's seamless. So I do recommend this to people if you have got a Golf and you're thinking about taking the plate holder off. Definitely do it, because it does obviously improve the front of the car quite a lot, and just makes it much more clean, streamlined for when you're at shows and things. And yes, the magnets are very secure. People say to me all the time, how does it not fall off? It doesn't fall off. I've taken it around the Nürburgring and it didn't fall off. So that's your little tried and tested magnet plate kit. But yeah, we're going to do a little bit of a flyby, as I know people do like those. So yeah, stay tuned. So that was a little bit of a walk around of the car and sound check. So then going on to a bit about me. So I am 26, my name is Morgan. I probably should have said that at the beginning of the video. But yeah, and this is obviously my first YouTube video. So on socials you can find me on Instagram and TikTok, both is MK7.5 I will put a link in the description, and if you also would like to kindly like and subscribe, that would mean a lot, and I appreciate any comments of support. So a few people probably will have already seen or known my car from other YouTube videos that it has been featured on. So I have had the privilege to be featured on Officially Gassed and Motor Addicts and Hampshire Photography in the recent years, which is obviously a great honour, and I'm very grateful to have had the opportunity to do that. But yeah, so since those videos I've done a bit more to the car, so I'm hoping that the walk around has given everyone a bit of an insight into what everyone keeps asking and wanting to see. But yeah, if anyone's got any ideas or suggestions of what else they'd like to see me cover on my channel, please obviously let me know, either message me or put it in the comments, sorry. And then yeah, I'm also going to be featuring a bit of like daily life activities as well, so things that I get up to alongside the cars, because as most of you know, or should know, hopefully my friends will know, I'm very obsessed with the gym. I go every day, and I'm planning on including some of that in my channel as well. So it's not just going to be automotive, I am going to kind of do a bit more lifestyle based videos. So if you're interested in that or want to know some more or have any questions to do with the gym, again, let me know, and I'll cover it in some future videos. But yeah, thank you very much, thank you for watching, and yeah, I hope you like the video. That's how to get it. We'll pause it. What else have I got in the engine? No, that probably was everything. And I've also got the dynamic indicators. I'll demonstrate. Oh!